Hello and welcome to Kingslayer. We're here at Dragon's Lair in Austin, Texas, where I'm bringing my orcs, and John Cook is out for revenge with his space wolves. Who's going to win? Watch the episode and find out.
To keep up to date with everything at Knights at the Game Table, all you have to do is click subscribe and then hit that tiny little notification button next to it, so every time we upload a new video, YouTube will be sure to let you know.
And while you're watching, don't forget you can win a Star Collecting box of your choice every week. To be entered into the draw, just share this video and then comment down below to let us know you have. You could pick anything from 40k or Age of Sigmar. You could take a good army like Elder Craftworlds, or a great one like the Orks. While you're taking care of that, I'm gonna go get stuck in.
Hey everybody, brought Space Wolves again. I've got 10 Wolfen, a Wolf Lord, Arjack, a Rune Priest, and 2 squads of scouts. So it's a Vanguard detachment and then an auxiliary command detachment. And that's it, it's pretty basic. Just here to kill as many orcs as I can.
We is back! 2 battalions and a vanguard. The Bad Moons is bringing 3 lots of grots, 15 looters for so much dagger. And then we has got the big mech with the custom force field and the rocket launcher and a weird boy. Then we has got the Evil Sons, also bringing a weird boy, and the War Boss on a war bike with the killer claw. 2 lots of grots and 1 lot of 30 boys. Finally, we has got the sneaky, lucky blue gits, the Death Skulls. They is bringing 1 big mech with a shock attack gun and 3 lots of commandos ready to pants. Bring it. Today we is playing the Comet. At the start of the 3rd battle round, we'll roll off and an objective marker will turn up in the centre of one of the locations, or the 4 quadrants, or the double chance for it to appear in the middle. Whoever controls that comet at the end of the last 5th battle round wins the game.
Finish setting up, and I get +1 to roll. So here we go. 6.
As a 7, can I seize the initiative? That is the question. I cannot.
All right. Good
right.
luck.
And you, sir. I get a quick redeploy before we begin. War Boss and 1d3 units.
Okay.
I'll just slide these characters out of sight of your snipers, I think.
Okay. The Wolfen have moved in advance. I may be able to make the charge, doubtful, but they're in the center of the board now. The Wolf Lord has moved with them. Also, the Rune Priest has advanced, so now I've got Psychic Phase. Scouts are going to stay where they're at. They're just going to do what Sniper Scouts do and sniper. All right, I'm going to roll for Tempest Wrath, Warp Charge 6, and I'm going to put it on the Ludus, and it goes off on a 10.
What does this do?
This lowers your ballistic skill by 1, so you subtract 1 from hit rolls, basically. The next power I'm going to cast is Fury of the Wolf Spirits on my Rune Priest. It's Warp Charge 7.
That's a 7.
Snipers, I'm going to roll both squads. They're firing at the same unit. They're going to fire at your shock attack gun.
All right then.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, mortal wounds on 6s. 1 mortal wound and 3 armor saves.
3 armor saves. All right, I'm saving these on a 4-up. He's failed 2. He's down to a single wound remaining.
All right, your turn.
So, in my movement phase, I have shuffled these here grots from the Bad Moves battalion forward. The Weird Boys and the mech have come up behind them. The looters have stayed exactly where they are, and the boys have shuffled a bit closer to the Weird Boys. They'll be close to the action. The grots on the left flank stay where they are, as has the big mech with the shock attack gun, and the War Boss on the war bike has slithered round, ready to face down the Wolfen. It is time for the Psychic phase. My plan for the turn is to unleash some buffs and some psychic damage into the Wolfen. I'm then going to have a look at jumping some boys into play, unloading with the looters and hopefully making a charge. So this should be an action-packed turn 1. First of all, he's going to manifest Smite from this here weird boy. He is +3 due to proximity of Ork models. That is a 12.
Okay. I'll let it go through.
All right.
Go for it.
So he's going to take perils first. That is 2 wounds on him, and then he is dishing out 1 mortal wound with that smite.
Okay. All right. Feel no pain. 5 up. No. Takes a wound.
Let's not manifest any more powers and move on to the next weird boy.
Come on.
Next weird boy is going to manifest the Crunch, targeting the Wolfen. He needs an 8. He's got a +3. He is good on a 10. All right.
And what's the Crunch do?
The Crunch. Well, first of all, the Crunch does mortal wounds per model on a 6, and then it might happen again on a 10 up.
Let me try to block that.
All right.
Blocking on a 9. Yeah, blocking on a 9.
9 on the dice for you.
Didn't work.
Nope. All right, so D6 is a mortal wound. Nothing. That is appalling. However, he will get to repeat on a 10 up on 2D6. He does not get to repeat. Finally, we're going to manifest the Jump on this unit of boys. We is looking for a 7, and again, this is +3. That is 10. We is good.
Yeah.
We is on the shooting. First of all, the war boss on the war bike is going to unload his Combi Scorcher and dagger guns into the Wolfen. Dagger guns, only hitting on 6s because he advanced, all miss. Shooter element of Combi Scorcher, only hitting on 6s, both miss. Combi Scorcher lands, 6 auto hits, so wounding on 3s. That is 3 wounds, AP -1 on the Wolfen.
3 wounds, 3 ups. 2 get through. I'm going to re-roll one of those. Still 2. 2 get through.
All right.
And then I've got...
So you feel no pain?
Yep.
1 damage each.
1 damage each. Okay, so 2 feel no pains. 5 ups, chicken blood. No, nothing. All right. So that kills him?
Yep. Fire with the looters. We is going to spend 2 command points for more dagger. They auto hits and generates extra shots on a 5 up. Looters have D3 shots. That's 2 per for 30 shots. Hitting on 5s. Also re-rolling 1s because we're bad moons. Re-rolling 1s for a total of 9. All of the extra attacks miss.
Yeah.
All right, strength 7, so that's 9 wounding on 3s.
2. Yeah, 3s. Yep. Yep.
That is decidedly below average. 5 shots land, AP -1.
3 ups. 2 5 up feel the pains. Nothing, man.
Next one's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more command points down at 8. We are showing off, and we is going to fire again. Same deal. 17 wounding on 3s. 13 saves.
3 ups. It's 5 get through.
Okay, so you got 1-on-1 wound to start with. So can the first one make 2 feel no pains?
Yeah. Let's see. He does
Still
not.
on. Okay. 2 for the next chap.
He takes
He's
1.
on 1. 2 for him again.
He takes 1. This guy. He takes 1.
1.
He takes
Takes
1.
1. Big mech with a custom force field and a rocket launcher is going to put a rocket into the Wolfen.
Okay.
He's got 1 shot. He's missed, but he's a Death Skull, so he's going to re-roll that and still miss. Then we've got the big mech with a shock attack gun also into the Wolfen. Strength of the shock attack gun today is 10. D6 shots is 2 shots. Being on 5s. He's a lucky blue git for a re-roll. They all miss. All right, it is charge time. The boys have rather stranded themselves over there. I thought there was a character on that side of the thing, but I was sadly mistaken and should have checked. So they can only make this charge on a 12. I mean, that's an 11. I guess here we go. Let's me re-roll this dice here. It's a still 11. Oh my goodness. All right, then the war boss on the war bike is also going to try and get in there. He needs an... Oh, hang on. There's blood... there's evil sons. There's +1 on the charge. He's 12.
Okay.
He's made the charge.
Okay.
Should remember my own rules. So the war boss on the war bike needs an 8 for the charge, so it's a 7 on the dice, as he is an evil son. That is an 8.
Heroic intervention, 6-inch.
There we go.
And because he has armor of rust, this squad will go last.
All right, fair enough. The war boss on the war bike is going to get stuck in with the killer claw. He has got 4 attacks. He is hitting on 2s. He is all hitting. He is strength 12, so he's wounding on 2s. Killer claw rerolls, fail wound rolls. That is 4 saves at -3.
Okay. 3 ups. All pass except for 1. So 3 feel no pains. For that guy to live. Come on. No.
Just the 1.
So he dies. But he's going to attack you. And consolidating in on my turn. We've got the claws attacking first. Hitting on 2s. Tough 6.
So yeah, tough 6.
Wounding on 4s, re-rolling to wound. So 3 wounds at -2, 2 damage each.
All right, that's 3 saves on a 6. None of them for 6 damage. Warboss and Warwick is 7 wounds, so he's down a 1.
Okay. Then here's the hammers. Wounding on 3s. 6 saves at -3, 3 damage each.
All right, well, I need 6 6s for that, John Cook. That seems rather unlikely. No, he is going to die. However, for 2 command points, Orks is never beaten. He is going to fight one last time before he dies.
Okay.
So, 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s, 1's a miss. 3, wounding on 2s, re-rolling fails, is 3 more saves.
Okay. 3 ups.
Oof.
2 more.
Brutal.
No, he
No,
lives.
no, he lives, yeah.
He lives. All right, the second
And then, well, you're going to need 3 6s to save him. All right, just 1 model down.
1 dies, and this one doesn't get to fight because he goes at the end of the turn.
All right.
Well, let's take this one instead.
That is the war boss off the field.
This guy has 4 attacks this turn, plus 6 attacks for the psychic power. So I'll do the first 4 attacks first. These are at strength 5, -1, and he's hitting on 2s. And he's re-rolling 1s because he's within 6 inches of the warlord. And strength 5 versus 4s, so 3s. That was pretty rough. Okay, so 1.
1, save it -1.
At -1, yeah.
That's 1 down.
And now these are strength 5, -3.
All right.
Everything hit. Looking for 3s. 3 more.
3 more down.
Yeah. The warlord's gonna strike now. Okay, he normally hits on 2s, but Thunderhammer is -1, so 3s don't work. So 3 of them.
2 die, all right. It's 2 more off the table.
Yep.
My fight back?
Yep. Before you do that, I'm gonna play my last CP.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fight twice with this guy.
All right then.
So here's his first 4 attacks. Re-rolling 1s. And -1. So 3 more.
3 more down.
6. Re-rolling 1s. 6. Looking for 3s. 5 more. That's it. I'm out of CP.
Brutal. Boss Knob is going to make his attacks first against the Rune Priest. 3 attacks, he hits on 4s. Only the 1, strength 8, T4. So he's going to wound on 2.
2, yeah.
It's only a 1. All right, and then 7 boys on the Rune Priest. 3s. Wounding on 4s. There's 5 saves on the Rune Priest.
Okay. 3 ups. Takes 2.
Then we've got 8 boys letting into the other character. What's his name again?
This is the Wolf Lord.
Wolf Lord. 8 boys on the Wolf Lord. All right, 3s. T4.
T4.
So wounding on 4s. 8 saves on the Wolf Lord.
Yeah. You killed him.
Wow.
Killed him. So I need a morale check over here, and you need a morale check over here. So let's see. Going over there. 3. 3 plus 10. All right.
They don't have, and they shall know no fear.
They do.
Oh.
So I might as well re-roll it.
And a 2.
Yeah. That passes. All right.
And then 14 died, leadership 16. That's a 6. 4 models flee.
Okay.
Over to John's turn 2.
So the Wolfen swung back around to take care of this mess. Arjack dropped in. Rune Priest is still locked in. He just cast Fury of Wolf Spirit, so he's a blender unit again. And now I'm going to cast Smite because I'm out of range to cast Tempest Wrath. And it goes off.
5.
3 mortal wounds. First sniper squad is going to fire at the shock attack gun, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, mortal wounds on 6s, and re-rolling 1s to wound. So that's a mortal wound and 2 armor saves.
The mortal wound is going to finish him. He is done.
Okay. Second unit is going to fire at the Psyker back there.
The one on 2 wounds?
Yeah, the one that's already wounded.
All right then.
Misses and misses, so 3 hits. Looking for 4s. Reroll 1s, and 6s are mortals. Reroll that 1. No, just 2 armor saves, sorry.
He's got a 5 up and vulnerable. So we need a 5 on one of these. Yes, he is down to 1.
So we're going to charge Arjack. Need a 9.
That's a 4.
He re-rolls because of the Wolfen.
Come on, John Cook.
7. Not going to make it.
Just shy.
Wolfen are going to charge in. And they make it.
No problem for them. He's in.
The scout squad is going to charge in. 3. I think they'll make it. This squad is also going to charge in.
8.
8. They're not going to make it, but they get a re-roll because of the Wolfen.
6.
No, not going to help. Okay. Or let's do the scouts just to be entertaining. They're going to move in. So here's the scouts. And wounded on 4s. 2 wounds.
Saves on.
Just regular.
6s. And 2 down. All right. I was going to spend 2 command points at this point to fight next.
Okay.
So, Boss Knob. 1 hit. Wounding on a 2. Does wound. AP minus 3.
On the Wolf Priest. 1.
Yeah, 1 save at minus 3.
5.
That's a 5.
About time Chicken Blood kicked in. Jeez.
All right, and then the boys on the Wolf Priest. 3s. Wounding on 4s. 9 saves on the Wolf Priest.
Here we go. Looking for 3s. Bam!
Got them all. Nice.
Wolfen next because they were charging unit. So here comes the Wolfen. Hitting on 2s. So 3. 3 at -2, 2 damage.
3 more down.
Yep. And hammer time. Looking for 2s. So 3. -3, 3 damage.
3 more down. Just the Boss Knob remaining.
Yep. And here comes the Rune Priest. Nothing. And now his psychic power. He always hits on 2. And 3. 3 at -1. I'm sorry, 3 at -3.
-3. All right, well, the boss knob is finished, and that's finished off the boys.
That's my turn.
All of the grots have advanced themselves forwards. We have deep struck in 3 units of commandos, 1 near Arjak over here, 2 near the scouts and the remaining Wolfen at the back of John's deployment zone. Weird boy with only a single wound left has gone into hiding. He does not fancy it with those snipers hanging around. The other weird boy and the big mech with the custom force field and rocket launcher have shuffled around to the right. It's time for psychic powers, and I'm going to attempt to jump the looters. We need a 7, and we is +1 on the roll. That is an 11. We is moving the looters.
All right, move them.
All right, shooting phase. We're going to spend 2 command points down to 2 to give more dagger to the looters. They is auto-hitting and triggering extra attacks on a 5. There's got D3 shots, which is 3. 45. And we're going to put 20 shots into the Wolfen. We're going to put 5 shots into the rearmost unit of scouts. Shots into the Wolfen. Rerolling a couple of 1s. 17 hits on the Wolfen, wounding on 3s. 11 saves on the Wolfen.
Yep.
3 ups.
That's 2.
1 on a wound.
1 more.
1 down. 1 down. Last 1. Come on, John Cook.
Hung in there.
1 Wolfen on a single wound. Then we've got these shots on the rearmost scouts. 3 extra shots. That is 4 saves at -1 on the rearmost scouts.
On these scouts. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so -1, so they needed 5s.
So only 1 down. All right, let's leave it at that for the looters. Big Mech here is going to attempt to put a rocket into the last Wolfen. Hitting on a 5, that's an hit. Wounding on a 2. Reroll lucky blue gits. Connects. AB -3 on the Wolfen. As a 6. You're looking good. Okay, this unit of commandos over here is going to fire. It's going to fire all its weapons into the Wolfen. 3 sluggers, 2 rockets. Sluggers. 1 hits. Wounding on 4. Wounds. Save at AB0. It's a 1.
1. And a 5 up. Oh,
4.
I got him. That's all the Wolf.
All right, this unit of commandos are going to fire at Arjak. First of all, we've got the sluggers. 1 hits. Wounding on a 4. Does not wound. He's T4, right? Then we've got the rockets. Lucky blue git reroll. 1 connects. Wounding on a 2. Connects. Save at -3 on Arjak.
3 up.
So 1. 3
Okay.
damage.
So 2 damage.
He's got the reduction field.
Yep.
Finally, the last unit of commandos is going to put their shots into the 4 scouts at the back.
Okay.
Their slugs are out of range. Rockets, though. Lucky blue git. Nothing. On to the charge phase.
Okay.
These commanders are going to charge Arjak.
Arjak's throwing his hammer. No.
All right, needs a 9. Here we go. Only an 8, does not make it. All right, this unit of commandos charging those scouts needs a 9. That's a 10. And I'll roll the last unit of scouts as well. Needs a 9. It's a 9.
And heroic intervention.
All right, attacks on the scouts. First of all, do the boys in the first squad, looking for 3s. Wounding on 4s. 4 saves.
4 ups.
It's 2 fail.
Okay. So then these guys consolidate in.
Out, boss knob in that squad still has to attack.
Okay.
So looking for 4s. They all miss.
I got 3 4 attacks. Wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s. 4. Scouts can fight.
Wow, it's brutal. No, 4 commandos down.
Wow.
All right, other squad can't attack, but you can.
Okay, they're consolidated in. He's attacking, and these are strength 5, -1. 1. So 1 dice, or -1.
Yep, 1 down.
Yeah. And here's the other one. Everything hits. And looking for 3s. Looks like 5 of them at -3.
All right, you've got the second squad.
Okay, and he's going to go towards the closest unit.
All right, so I've got morale on the boss knob over there, and he fails.
Uh-oh. So he's out.
He's
All
out.
Right, these guys. 5. Ooh, they re-roll, and they should know no fear. 3, they're going to know no fear. All right, these guys, they know no fear. All right.
That's the end of my second turn. John Cook, we now have to roll for the comet.
Yep.
It's a 2. It lands in the center of this quadrant over here.
That's exactly where I didn't want it.
Okay, and it's now over to John's turn 3.
Okay, so scouts ran into the bush because they like the bush. Scouts ran over here trying to get to the bush, but they're like most of you. They don't get any bush. Then the rune priest jumps over here and is on the objective, making himself a huge target. Not the best move in the world, but it is what it is. Arjak's coming over here to bust some ass. It's just what he does. All right, psychic powers.
He wasn't interested in Bush then, just us.
Yeah, just busting ass, pretty much. Arjak is an ass man. Okay, Tempest Wrath on the Ludas, and it goes off with an 11. All right, so they are -1 to shoot, so you're gonna have to burn command points to shoot at me.
All right then.
And then I'm gonna fire off the Fury of the Wolf Spirits here. Let's see. I think I got it. No,
7.
7. I got it, barely. Yeah, I can't fail if I get a 6. Yeah. Shooting phase. Can't shoot. Can't shoot. Throwing Arjak's hammer. Hits. Kills an orc. All right, Arjak's charging in. 6. He makes it.
Oh, he's got some Overwatch.
Oh, yes. Overwatching.
Okay, let's do the rockets.
Yep.
We'll have a lucky blue git roll on that. No, and then the sluggers. 1 slugger connects, dagger, dagger, dagger. Just the 1, wounding on a 4. Does wound. AB0.
He's good. And comes over here. Bam. Arjak is rolling. Needing 2s.
All connecting.
Yeah. Here we go. Re-rolling a hit. 4.
4
dead.
damage per?
Yep. D3.
Okay, so roll a D3 for the boss knob to see if you kill him. No.
1.
Well, the boss knob has got a swing back. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Lucky blue git. 1 connects. Strength 10, so he's wounding on a 2.
Yep.
Connects, save at -3.
He's good. Arjak cares not. Morale check.
Boss knob at -4. He runs away. Brutal. Over on the left side of the board, 3 squads of Gretchen have lined up to take pot shots at Arjak, and the badly wounded Weirboy has scuttled around just into smite range. Meanwhile, on the other side, the looters have stayed exactly where they are. 2 units of Gretchen have shuttled closer towards the scouts and the rune priest. The second Weirboy is coming to smite range on the scouts, and the big mech has shuffled into position to take a pot shot at whatever is standing when he is ready to do so. Time for the psychic phase, and first of all, this here Weirboy is going to attempt to smite Arjak. He's looking for a 5. That's an 8. He's going to dish out D3 mortals. 2.
Wow, he's
On
down to 1.
All right, let's do psychic powers over here. Let's do smite. On these scouts here, he's a +1. 12. So he's going to peril. Fortunately, he's not wounded. He takes 2. He's on 2. And he's going to put a D6 into those scouts. 5 mortal wounds on those scouts.
They're dead.
All right, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. 3 lots of Gretchen, Deck and me, firing squad at Arjak, 30 shots. Can they take out this Space Wolf character? Hitting on 4s. Strength 3, so we're wounding on 5s. That is 5 saves on Arjak, 8v0.
Okay, 5 not once.
Oh, he survives the firing squad. Big Mick is going to try and put a rocket into the Wolf Priest. Hitting on 5. That's a 6. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Lucky blue git. Just the 1. Wounding on a 2. Wounds AB -3 on the Wolf Priest.
So it's a 5 either way.
5 up. That's a 2. 3 damage from the rocket.
That'll kill him. He's dead.
Finally, looters are going to unload all into the scouts. D3 shots. 3 shots, 45, but only hitting on 6s. That is 6. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Rerolling 1s. For a total of 7. Yeah, 7 on the scouts, wounding on 3s. That's 3 saves at -1 on the scouts.
5 ups. 2. Okay. 2 dead.
That was my turn 3.
Okay. Morale. Very good.
So over to John Cook for the start of his 4.
Doesn't look like I brought enough models. So we're going to call it. But I think I win anyway. Because Kevin's not using 32mm bases. Just kidding.
Good game,
Good
Mr.
game,
Cook.
man. Enjoyed it. All right, so we just played Wolves, and Wolves are facing some challenges these days. I was mad when I first read the Codex because I felt it was underpowered. I was hoping to get something where we could play a mono wolf list that was really good. The Wolves have a lot of good units, but they don't have a cohesive army because they have a lack of cheap troops. There's no scouts to access. The power armor is just lacking right now. In 8th edition, if you don't have power armor in vehicles, they're dying. There's no way around it. And that goes for any of the Space Marine armies right now. They're just power armor's junk right now. It's just not good. Kevin attacked here, and I was able to use heroic intervention. With Space Wolves have a 6-inch heroic intervention, which is awesome and is one of the best things that they did. They also have access to some good relics. So I have the Armor of Rust relic that allows me to pick a unit that strikes last. So I picked Kevin's boy squad to fight last in the combat and was able to hit him and cut him down and chew him up. Unfortunately, my Wolf Lord whiffed, so he didn't kill enough. But I was still able to whittle down the squad to a manageable amount. And they took the Wolf Lord out, unfortunately. Space Wolves are my first love. That's the army I really like to play. Unfortunately, they're not near the top right now.
That was brutal. Both armies so very hard-hitting. I thought I was going to have a relatively easy time of it. But when John swung back on turn 1, I took a colossal amount of damage. I was hoping to be able to use Unstoppable Green Tide to bring that lot of boys back. We managed to wipe the old squad before I got back to my next movement phase. In the end, keeping my looters untouched for the entire game turned out to be pivotal. They are just amazing. Being able to spend command points to trigger Dagger, Dagger, Dagger on a 5, and then you can teleport them around with a 48-inch range. They are just so hard to deal with. If John had enough extra models in armies to do some deep striking and try and harass them a bit more, he could have shut them down maybe, and then he'd be looking a lot stronger. in the end, just having 50 grots still able to wander around, take pot shots, do what they like, and 2 weird boys still dishing out smites, I was able to just pack so much more into 50 power level. It was a tough time for John. He played exceedingly well, did a very sneaky maneuver with the 6-inch heroic intervention, tying up one of my squads of commandos so they couldn't consolidate into what they charged into and couldn't fight at all, and then turned around and smacked their heads in. That was brilliant. I loved it. So well played, John. Bit unlucky with the matchup. Look forward to next time. Well, there you have it. Once again, the Orks are victorious versus the Space Wolves. If you want to see more battle reports like this and check out other exclusive content, then check out our members section. There'll be a link down below this video. And if you want to see who I'm taking on for my 3rd match, check this out.
Next week on Knights at the Game Table, Orks versus Chaos Space Marines.